Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Cool Ninja 77 here, and today we are back with part 2 of Worst to First. And as you guys already know from the background gameplay, I pretty much I'm gonna be throwing Varuk under the bus today. So yeah, let's get into it. So as always, we are just doing a Treyarch. We are not doing remasters, which actually you see in the background. Don't judge. This is I looked for half an hour for Noct footage, World at War footage, and I couldn't find any, so just calm down. But yeah, so as always, we're going to list the pros, then we're going to get into the cons, because I kind of like starting the video off happier and then getting down and bashing it in the end. So, first off, we have iconic guns, and this is because, again, I really loved World at War guns. I'm kind of a World War II fanboy. That kind of sounds horrible now that I think about it. But I just really appreciate the guns from World War II. The PPSH is a classic. All these weapons are classics. And actually, that's my next one. Is the PPSH was the originally introduced on Verrückt. And I myself thought, before doing research for this video, that it was introduced on Shi No Numa. But no, I was wrong. It was introduced on Verrückt. Maybe that helped you guys understand something more. But yeah, the next thing is fast-paced gameplay. If you guys have ever played Verrückt, you know you're so edgy the whole time. Like, you're on the edge of your seat hoping that you won't die because there could be a zombie around the corner and they just slap you and they knock you down. Knock you off your high horse. Another thing, they added perks. Before this map, there was no such thing as perks. No Juggernog, no Double Tap, no Quick Revive, no Speed Cola. Now, there was 4 basic perks, which pretty much copy and paste from multiplayer. But it doesn't matter. I'm not going to judge. They're great. I love them all. And they made this map so much better. They made the game mode so much better. Although World at War was still laggy, which we'll get into later, but whatever. I also put fast games. You could put this as a negative, that it's too hard, but we're just going to say that's pretty good, because if you only have 10-15 minutes, just hop onto Verrückt and you'll more than likely die fast. But whatever, we'll move on. Creepy factor. In my opinion, Verrückt nailed it. World at War, one thing World at War did perfect was the creepy factors. We start out with Noct in this old, abandoned Nazi-looking base thing that you actually storm in the campaign, if I remember. But off the point. This is in. You thought Noct was good? We're gonna throw you in an insane asylum, baby. Can you get any creepier than an insane asylum? Besides Mob of the Dead, is there even any competition? An insane asylum, which, in my opinion, is the creepiest map. If you into that thing, which I kind of can appreciate, but yeah, I can appreciate. The traps. First map to introduce traps that we all know to love or hate, which have been improved throughout the years, I guess. Improved throughout the years with the, I just drew a blank with the fan traps. They've definitely gotten cooler and make, I guess, more logical sense sometimes. And then the last one I have is the moving box, and this is a great thing to zombies because it added more variety to the games. That the box could be here this game, but I could spawn it next time and it could be on that side of the map. Really makes you change up your thing instead of Noct, where it had one box location. Just great. Now, all these things, you're like, how could you put this, the second worst map, even over Transit? Well, let's get into it. So, we got, first off, No Pack Punch, which, I gotta give it credit because it did have it had the perks and all this wonderful stuff. It's kind of hard to complain about not having Pack Punch when they added so much in one map. This is a horrible map for new players, as again, it's super hard. And new players, I would doubt if they were able to get to even 2 power to even hit the box. So that's just my thoughts. You guys can have your own opinions. Extremely hard for high rounds. Now, the only way I've ever seen people get to high rounds in this map is if they like get to a certain high round, and then it starts being like the one-hit zombie thing. It's just I don't know. That's another thing that I have on that list, that it's buggy. You could love or hate the bugs with how it makes the zombies one-shot, or you could have it that you just lag through the wall, or zombie just grabs you and pulls you and kills you. And then we have lacks replay value, which I can see. Because the games are so fast, you can really probably get in realistically. If you're not a great player, you could probably get in 10 games. 6 to 10 games, I would say. But, again, that's just me making an estimate. If you're better, you might be able to get, I would say, 1 to 4 in. That's if you're better. It's, again, just my opinion. But this would be super hard. The next thing we have is very tight small corners. So if you like that type of stuff with the stairs and the tight corners, then you will probably love this map. But personally, I think this again adds to how it's horrible for new players. It's just very tight. The thing I hate about this map most is the stairs, and that's the reason I carry around a ray gun every time I play this map. Because I'm so nervous every time I run up those stairs that a zombie's going to spawn up there and you're not going to be able to get out. Another thing we have is it's literally just a square. Like, they took a square and put it there, and that's the map. Verrückt. It's just a square. But again, I guess I have to give it some credit because it is only the second map they've ever made at this point. And I put down terrible wonder weapons on my script, but now that I think about it, I can't think if it had in the World at War version the Wunderwaffe or the Winter's Howl. I think it was the Wunderwaffe, which doesn't make sense with terrible wonder weapons. You guys can let me know in the comments. You can roast me if you want for being such a noob and doing information and missing this. So yeah, please let me know in the comments. If it is the Wunderwaffe, that can go down as a pro. If it's not, that goes as a con, because we all know we hate the Winter Howl. But other than that, guys, that has been the daily worst to first episode. We will have another one coming out tomorrow and pretty much every day for the rest of the month. So if you did enjoy, please hit that like button. If you didn't enjoy and you think I'm totally wrong, hit that dislike button. Show your opinion. Show me what you really thought either in the comments or the dislike button. Now that I said that, I'm going to get a bunch of dislikes. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.